voice message. I did do me best. This is Pastor Joseph. I listened to Mr. Charlie P. Calon. Then I'm a point where I be the guy for Express. Some time ago, he said something very interesting to me. He said, by the time where APC, they don't chop their head. He said, guess what? He said, the general election go down a saloon. I can always use that phrase because if you study politics, you look at the trend at which APC they head. A sober-minded and a true patriot go tell you, say, APC is going down. But the very unfortunate part about it, the one they wear the gates, where you they feel say they are the brightest of the party, they don't explain it here. Because even the Honorable Fisher, he reports where he give a decision about APC reform. You find out say most of them not even get access for it, or for no say even this 21-man committee, it gets a time frame. So there's no way where APC go down all the executive election and set up a committee for select Samura Kamara, where impossible at the age of 75, with 40 years being in governance, in government works, we don't get nothing for proof in Sierra Leone. A minded Sierra Leonean vote for him. Even the same Peter Conte don't talk. He said they cannot support somebody who get criminal charges they were pending. We get appeal case. So me are they really sometimes are they surprised when you they see APC, but you not go surprised because you get a population where about 43.2% illiterate. What do you expect? These are the pandemic where APC puts the Sierra Leone. They allow Legotin Borderlands say, let people not go school, let them not learn work, let them not learn trade. So the party in the econ system. Somebody can always oppose that. But when you look at APC system, they don't get nothing where they prepare. Leaders them, neither the youth for let them become self-reliance. How you go take a by-election within the provinces? You put a youth man that we get, if they get a woman, then get family. You expect them guy that they for go play and go start to attack people in their village? But the guy they don't get job. So these are the problems where the APC they facing, but they don't know that they are going down because the party don't get message. The party don't get a message. The only message we APC get are for telling say they win 2023. That's it. Now the same funny thing why I see on this guy where he call himself Pop Sheck. With the kind of social media, they put pictures, they say one be presidential candidates. We know they talk about nothing. We want to do Sierra Leone or any developmental issues them way relates to the life of people. All he go tell you is say they want to Sierra Leone. The party don't get message. But you get people and when a talk real life where they don't use for thievery, stealing, all this nonsense here where they don't use, they're going out there and spreading and they win. Somewhere Peter Conte they in a serious hot pants. Because instance of offensive, you don't even know what they do. Yeah? And you don't get the right mind people that will surround them. You know, now when they try for embrace another secret toggy guy when I this Sansumana. Where if you look Sansumana to the extent like what my brother say where they go tell party supporters. Now your constituency where he did say when I sit on a gun on a Sabini. And as somebody we don't live in a Western. For let the talk so that they tell you the kind ideology where the party gets. Me, I'm telling you to be honest with you, I've never loved APC from the time when I guess it. I become full of SLPP in 2007, when I see Chijankaba in manifesto, then I look at the trends of time where APC don't have power. I'm telling you, I was just disheartened about APC. I said, this is a better party. And I don't tend for approval over and over all these years. So family and friends, which you cautioned me why make I join SLPP. Because you see a party when not get any map road for delivering country, neither for hasty people and from poverty. Then now, you are seeing a political party where they try for pull people out of bondage. They want to enlist people out there for give wrong perception about APC, SLPP, na a mini-class party, SLPP, na a tribalistic party. You will be wonder sometimes what's in the message where APC gets. I'm telling you, these guys they don't have any good intention for Sierra Leone. No good intention. Now the guy celebrates a mayor we don't fail the country. The very unfortunate they not bring on trial it. This same Peter Conte they come for Bogi and welcome. So the one that what in the man of himself stand for, what in the reform wing stand for. You know, if I are trending, but we will talk, people like you say, you know, SLPP, you know, for involved. No, we gotta involve. Because we'd expect APC for sanitize. So we go to get a constructive opposition. Because therefore they're in opposition for a very long time. Somebody go disbelieve that. Because the statistics don't fall at their place. Forever let them win general election as Sierra Leone. They know that. The right-minded Sierra Leone and they wave that APC and they know that. But then they come out here for spill information to people elect and then get the majority population of Sierra Leone where they support them. They are not. But when you talk that because of they don't take social media with mami calls for abuse and attack people and personalities, so you feel say that they get the highest votes is majority in Sierra Leone. They are not. The statistics told them that they favor. But they always feel saying they win election. So when sometimes we try to explain to them, they know they understand. The party is in a very, very bad shape. And they can never come out in the next 5 years. They cannot. I'm telling you, you go disbelieve that, you go be argumentative about it, but I don't see APC as a structure opposition for the next 10 years, in fact. Because these guys,
Big Brother Labs, this is not Pastor Joseph. In subject to what you say earlier, Dr. Sylvia, get me right. As somebody very intelligent. But one of the things that we are really sometimes not impressed, but I can look at them again say, they talk in a level as a politician. Now when they say the truth, they skip them. If you listen to in one of the audios that we released, I think today, where they talk about this recent chaos where they happen, now this chiefdom. You see how you explain them, say the people they don't decide to go back to SLPP, to APC, because of they don't see anything where SLPP don't do. And these are the same chiefdom and districts where the president just go and award them 5.something billion. You know what's in the amount of value where now money they will bring in that community in terms of schools, nursery institutes, microcredit loan for women them, hospital, refurbishing schools. And then this same person they come on social media, they say the people they not decide back for go to APC. We not do nothing for the constituency, neither the chiefdom. The genuineness for some of you reports them sometimes, now no see. I don't know. Where they are in me come for admire this lady woman we then call Yebudumbuya, where they spit out truth. We are not ever see somebody say within APC. Only a right-minded Sierra Leonean will understand the statistics of Sierra Leone. When he look APC can never win election. I've said this over and over. When it comes to general election, because the statistics not fall at the part, but they don't know that. And the one they will know, they try for full the one they will know. So you get too much illiterate people when they know they understand. Even the capital city in our west, rural and urban. If you're talking about to vote, pardon, they always go APC, but they don't get majority. The political party then have power. If you look at Escoma, all elections they will win. They run second votes. So now they are in opposition where they don't get a structure, the money, how they will win election. And the worst of the worst, we all within our social media can attest, say, no right-minded Shabu or Mende go vote for APC. There's not people that when they go on social media say where they can have power, then they kill all Mende people. Also man we go sit down and vote for them kind of party, then they don't promise for can kill people. Some of they speak up because one, we are religious leaders, them, and two, we not buy into the ideology of a cult. I make some of we they speak, align with self long time. Say we are not APCians. Because not all Limama full. Now the Lima people are the most vilifying tribe where they don't victimize by APC. It can bother me when people can say Lima people they don't enjoy na APC. I lie. Check me now any chief don't they tell me about the development the way don't see it. Even the church where the nonsense guy I go. What are the party bill National Pentecostal Church? No. But the reality, fall it to so many of them guys, they just feel saying Africana social media and course. The good thing way SLPP they do right now, then they move come to the north and take the votes. Because when you look at the statistics, even at Cambia, they don't split there with the NGC. Then now you go Kono. Then you go na Makeni. Then you go na Cambia. Then you go na Poloko. How then people here they win election? I don't get that. I see those some of my friends recently, and they do analysis for them. I say there are formidable areas where you can never change. I think Mr. Charlie P said something like that some time ago. We election as Sierra Leone, we don't vote on perception, like opinion. Let's don't go up, this don't. No. We did vote on party line. And with the development of all this, you know how many loyal Mende, Chimney, APC and say we don't move? Come on and our call stay. You know how many people and they waiting in line for get registration for come up APC? Now you look at that kind of political party, we don't get no formidable, no structure, no objective. You say that they win national election. We they appeal no more to the IG. Let it try and form a task force for monitor all elections then and coil down them violence here with them guy inflicts to the people. They no say they not get the team. They no say they not get the resources. They not get the message. So that's why they are using talk for intimidate people. You know?
Pastor Joseph, you see me, I can laugh. But I can hear some comments. Well, I do talk to some extent. But you see, APC as it is right now, in fact, before, it is not welcoming to female participants. As we can say, it's a cult where only men that they know what's in the inside, who they know one for low man see. So you see, Sylvia, she's just fooling herself. Whatever you think, whatever you say, she's just fooling herself. Like go ask Zaina Bangura. Huh? That's another example where I go point out to her. Maybe with the look. You see, like Yebu Dumbuya, it's a pity she found herself in that party also. You know, I like somebody who is very outspoken, straightforward, and upright. As a woman, it is pure the truth from the bottom of her heart, and that's just it. So Sylvia, well, she born APC, blame APC, ain't go die APC. It's okay by her. It's a chosen political party. I don't get any quarrel with that. But for her not being so sincere in her thinking, I am a problem. Look on what you talk in this latest audio 073. Look on what you would get as evidence from that area. All the people that wait and show were injured. None they're not the winner APC member. Huh? None. But input everything on SFPC now, SFP go unleash. Look them boys them who they inside that room where that defunct soldier. Because I know call us in the time defunct soldier. We carry them all whole day. Look them at the room. You hear all waiting at the top. You see? But you see, I don't know what she do, Sylvia. She's not sincere with it. You are making say it can be very economical with the truth. And that's just it. So now you don't call it now your own way of life. She like to be attention they look for. And they can never look at her anyway. That I can assure her. In whatever form or shape, they will never look at her.